Yo, what's good, Swifties? It's your boy Lot Wolf, and I am back at it again with another Taylor Swift reaction. Shout out to Big Sis. Shout out to Jennifer. That might sound like I said big shit, but Big Sis Jennifer put a skip the line donor request. She said she ain't spoiled it. She just said this song's on documentary. I know you plan on doing ttpd soon, but we got my first time listen, first time reaction. We got exclamation marks. I want to mess somebody's ears up. We got my first time reaction, first time listen to Florida by Taylor Swift featuring Florence and the Machine. So buckle the fuck up. Get ready for this ride. And y'all know, I ain't gonna forget this one thing. Hold on now. Superpower activate. There we go. I'm in my storytelling mood. Rich Corinthian fabric. All right, let's get it, y'all. I invite you guys to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to join my Swiftie journey, and hit that bell to notify when I drop these reactions. Let's get it.
You can beat the heat if you beat the charges too. They said I was a cheat. I guess it must be true. And my friends all smell like weed or little baby.
Hey, all my friends smell like weed or little babies. I love that. First of all, I'm gonna go on a guess because it's heavy. It's heavy sense right now. Antonoff? Is this my boy Antonoff and Taylor? Is this? It has to be Antonoff and Taylor. You get to a point as a Swiftie, you hear certain beats, and you start knowing which one, who she working with.
And my friends all smell like weed or little babies.
That is definitely
and the city
true.
Reeks of driving myself crazy. Little did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in. So you work your life away just to pay for a timeshare down in Destin, Florida. It's one hell of a drug.
Hey, she ain't lying.
The hurricane with my name when it came. I got drunk and I dared it to wash me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and my ghost.
Okay, hold on. All right. Boom, bada boom. Taylor comes in low, smoky. You hear it's controlled, but her smokiness has a little bit of a crack with it, right? She always has, I won't say always, but in this song, Taylor has this whispered but emotional grit. But she's a mastermind at that confessional delivery, kind of like she's talking to herself in a bit, and we're just listening as she paces back and forth. But then Florence's, stop moving video. Florence's video though. I said video. Florence's vocals. Mind you, Taylor is doing her whole breathiness, right? Then Florence comes in and she has automatically this ethereal, dramatic sound or tone, like cathedral sound, cathedral type tone. Already I heard it. She's hitting you with vibrato. Florence always has this type of cinematic presence in her vocals, in her tone. But then that vocal contrast, it adds with Taylor, because Taylor has this cautiousness in her vocals where Florence has this danger and like mystique. Oh my gosh. I never would have thought about Taylor and Florence. Wow. I tell you what, when Taylor does do a collab or anything like that, it's one that actually hits. All of her collabs so far that I've heard, like with Lana and shit, that like hits. And Florida's my favorite vacation spot. I love Florida.
I got drunk and I dared it to wash me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and
that vibrato.
We had a hell of a time. Yes, I'm haunted, but I'm feeling just fine.
Oh,
all my girls girls got their lace and their crimes, and your cheating husband disappeared. Well, no one asks any questions here. So I did my best to lay to rest all of the bodies that have ever been on my body, and in my mind they sink into the swamp. Is that a bad thing to say in a song? Little did you know you're 100, only the time you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas.
I just realized my face probably look goofy, but y'all know me when I'm in like in interpretation catching mode. I'll be looking focused. I look back at my reactions like I look like I'm that so Raven. I'd be like, all right, y'all, I got it. Like, Taylor just puts you in that zone where you're like, are we out of the woods? Are we out of the woods? Like, am I in the clear to think normal, or am I still being fucked with? Help. Oh my gosh. I love Florence's vocal contrast next to Taylor's. It's like, it's kind of like if we're using these Florida and storms and these metaphors, it's kind of like how do I say it? Like Florence vocals, it enter in like a storm siren with the way she came in with that slight vibrato, with the it was like she's the ghost haunting the story while Taylor is the storyteller. It's like she's telling Taylor the story and we're hearing it pieced together. Because if you think about it, listening to it, both their vocals, they have this together, they create this light versus dark versus earth versus ether, escape versus consequent. Like if you hear all the small textures and tones, you start hearing it. Like I think as a reactor, Taylor helps me listen to music differently, but better. I feel like, and this is no joke, I feel like after to start reacting to Taylor, I've been able to react, dissect, analyze, interpret, break down other artists, other songs a lot better than before, because the mindset and the way a reactor, in my personal opinion, has to get when listening to Taylor.
Is that a bad thing to say in a song? Little did you know you're 100, only the time you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas. Florida is one hell of a drug. Florida, can I use you? Oh.
Home is the place you get arrested. And then, so in a sense, they're both singing about like running from your past, trying to reinvent yourself. In a sense, you're like heartbreak fugitives. Oh shit, Florida. Because if you think how they're saying it, and the emotional weight is carrying, Florida is not just a place. It's symbolic, and the metaphors they're wrapping up. It's symbolic. Florida is a place where criminals hide. They're arrested. A place to disappear. A place to bury pain. Where she just said burying the bodies. A place to where reinvention can turn toxic. So Taylor and Florence, mainly Taylor probably, but Taylor and Florence, they write Florida. I feel like it's a metaphor. Fuck, how am I trying to say this? Like a metaphor for emotional witness protection, so to speak. That's why it's easy for them to escape to Florida. And I feel like with Taylor and Florence, they're both playing characters. One's running away from the heartbreak, and one's observing the crash from above, seeing what's going on. Because to me, Florence, when she starts singing the way she floats on the song, she sounds like the voice of fate, the storm you can't outrun. And she says that in the beginning. She literally says hurricane with my name. Bro, that's why I love walking to a Taylor song being like, it's gonna either be metaphors or no metaphors. I gotta walk into this open-minded as fuck. Because if not, it's just gonna be another song. And knowing Taylor, it's not just another song. I'm just saying.
Texas, Florida. It's one hell of a drive. Florida. Can I use you? Oh, I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. At least the dolls are beautiful, fuck me out, Florida. I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. Let it crash, let it rush, fuck me out, Florida.
Yes!
It's one hell of a drive. It's one hell of a drive. Love loves me like this, and I don't want to exist, so take me to Florida. Did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in? So you work your life away just to pay for a timeshare down in Destin. Little did you know your home's really only the town you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas.
Oh my gosh, Taylor's tone is so intentional here. Like, she's barely singing. It feels like she's confessing. Then Florence sounds like a supernatural force entering the track. Massive energy shift, but that contrast, they both complement each other beautifully. Emotional lifting storytelling. I don't know how to fuck.
Your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas, Florida. It's one hell of a drug. Florida. Can I use you? Florida. It's one hell of a drug. Florida. Go and fuck me up.
Bro, this whole damn song felt like a fucking runaway scene. Like she's driving fast and not looking back. But I would like to point out, I love how Taylor uses Florida as a metaphor for escaping yourself. And then their voices together? That's a haunted duet, bro. That's a haunting duet. From what I've heard of Taylor so far, this might be one of her darkest concept tracks to date with me. Wow. Wow. Top tier. Amazing production. Amazing song. The fact I love the fact that I'm not even gonna lie. I saw Taylor Swift and Florence and the Machine, and I was like, Taylor Swift and Florence and the Machine? How's that gonna vocally pan out? Like that?